Hello and welcome to Wild West Dynasty. So we've been going backwards and forwards, round and round, up and down, and eventually, thanks to Owl, found some information that tells us this Mr. Chapman we've been hearing about has actually been dead for quite some time. And the sheriff over there was accusing somebody in our village of actually killing this said Mr. Chapman. But he couldn't have been killed in our village on the grounds that he's been dead for over 20 years. So I came over here to have a nice conversation with the sheriff. Aaron here, or Aaron, he actually stopped me in my tracks, telling the sheriff's not here. Now that looks like the sheriff to me, because that is the same sheriff I spoke to. Now that sheriff over there told me that Chapman was dead. And that to tell us basically who actually shot him. But it sounds more like some bandits actually shot him. So I think he's in the pocket of this Black Jack. I want to see if I can go in. Yeah, because Black Jack, as it turns out, is, well, an outlaw who comes here sometimes. And I'm wondering if it's too much for the sheriff to cope with. So he kind of like allows him to keep the peace, you know, lets him get away with certain things, and he looks the other way. So I'm going to confront him, and I'm going to ask him. Except he won't talk to me. Oh, fudgesicles. I refuse to... Seriously? These are the same cigarettes that Paul uses. This is bizarre. I can't do anything. So I've got this one here, which is... yeah, telling me to put all of these into there. But I'm not going to do that. I refuse to do that. It's not happening. I don't care. We shall see what happens. So I'm kind of stuck. I can't talk to even though the sheriff's literally standing there. I can't talk to him. This is bonkers. I want to confront them. I'm not like delivering all these things to the warehouse because Chapman wasn't killed. I refused to do it. It's as simple as that. So the sheriff is telling pork pies. It is not true. Right, let's head up to here. Because at least there's this one to do. So this is up and kind of like back up and running, I think. I'm not doing that. I flat out refuse to do that. I do not care. So that's active. Repair the warehouse. What warehouse? City warehouse. It needs... so let's see, it needs 20 planks, that's a lot. We need a lot of stones. There's plenty of coal lying around, I can tell you that. That's not so much about anything else. There's no chickens around. That looks like a quail. I wonder if that's like some sort of like quail or something. There's redstone. I want stone, not redstone. Redstone. Yeah, so redstone's pretty easy to find. But what about stone? And I don't think that counts. I mean, I can chop trees down, I suppose. I should be able to get... well, that's a thought. Oh, they don't get me sticks. Seriously? You won't let me chop that down? Oh, we've discovered family farm. Sounds exciting. So this is family farm, is it? hasn't it? Is a family farm, or is it was a family farm? So does that mean I'm going to have to go all the way back to the mine? Back to my place and find all the... fudgesicles. This is bonkers. It's a long way to go to have to get all those materials. I mean... Mine would be useful if it told me that, because then I can go back to the town and get all those things. And as much as I don't want to, I think I'm going to have to buy some roosters. Maybe if I buy some roosters, they'll get some chickens after that. But there's no stone, there's just redstone. Yeah, so I'm going to have to make a note of all this. Right, so I need 6 planks. 35 stone. 40 sticks. And 4 logs. So I'll get that repaired. I wonder if that'll be able to set up transport then between these two, like between my warehouse and their warehouse. Curious and curiouser. Unless I can just find a... I'd need a workshop though to... Yeah, I was thinking of doing it here maybe, but I'd have to find some sort of workshop anyway. Right, well, I tell you what, let's go and get some... Yeah, I was going to say let's go and get some chickens, but I'll have to assign somebody to them. And that would need another house. Don't want to go that way, don't want to go that way. Oh, you're already out of steam, are you? Right, come on. Go, go, go. So yeah, it's not too far getting backwards and forwards, just a bit of a pain, that's all. So it'd be extremely useful if we could sort of like build a railway system or introduce a telegram system to be able to have these conversations rather than keep going backwards and forwards on our horse. I mean, this horse has been through a lot, I'll say that. It does a lot. Ah, there's a thought. That's another good reason to go to... Relaxation. I have no idea where I am. Where the heck am I? Right, so I need to be heading southeast. Because it's all foggy and dark. I can't see anything. Thought there might be a mine or something down there. Sure we're heading in the right direction. No, we're not. Well, there's some trees, so that's a good sign. I'd love to know who those cows belong to. Cows would be useful. Right, where are we now then? We've always shot. Let's head in that direction. Ah, that was quite handy. Oh, pigs. Right, you've got chickens. I mean, I've got a chicken, but it refuses to go into the chicken coop for some strange reason. So how much were you? I won't have enough money. I need more money. Come on. I need some planks anyway. So if I chop down a couple of trees, I could sell the planks and get some money out of that. So we need 6 planks and 4 logs. So planks are easy, that's just 1 log. I can just use up 1 log then to do that. Come on, stop. That one, that one. Yeah, so that seems to have gone... That story was a bit bizarre. Because I thought I would get like a direct conversation with Mercedes about the mine. So I don't know, it's just weird. Yes, I've had a conversation with, like, I had quite a few conversations. So stop asking me about that. I had quite a few conversations about her. With her. I should say. Yeah, I didn't quite get that. It's... No, the game's had a big overhaul, but it's too... It's still a bit weird. It's not well thought through. Especially when you've got all this overlap. It's like part of the reason you have like a main quest is it's basically it's part of like a tutorial system to get you to learn things, how to do things, and you know how to make things, how to get yourself established and all that sort of stuff. But this has got like 3 sort of quest systems, if you will, and they're overlapping with each other. I mean, I've been over here helping these people to make buildings, and as part of that, I mean, I've been delivering the resources, but as part of that, I've been then learning how to make certain buildings, which is kind of useful, except for the fact that it doesn't necessarily unlock that building, I think, on the tech tree. That's not right. We want to build. We want that. We want tools, don't we? Right, to make that I need 3 stone. Right, so some stones over there. We're going to have to find a big... Hello, is that a rabbit? I have to find a big stone deposit. The rest of the actual stone I want to take over there. I mean, early on in the game it was asking you to basically repair all of the buildings in the town. So you go and do that, and then later in the game, well, one of which was a tier 2 building. So it's kind of weird that you then get a quest later down the line telling you to build tier 1 version of that building. So it's like, well, why would I do that? Probably would have made sense if the main buildings you got, like the first one you got was a tier 1 workshop, but for whatever reason you had a tier 2. It's all very strange. So it was supposedly, I mean, we're on full release now, but it still feels like an early access game to me. It's still fun, I must admit. Don't get me wrong. It's actually a very good game to play in that respect. So I like it. I usually play games for the storyline anyway. Yeah, that's what mostly appeals to me. Right, let's see. So if we make some planks. Now I need to keep 4 logs. So I can do up to 21. So if I do say I need how many? 4 logs, so I'll keep some logs. I'll keep some of the planks and I'll sell the rest off to the warehouse here, and then I'll be able to go and buy another rooster. Because at the moment all they've got is just, or at least all they had was 4 roosters. I'd really do with chickens, because I'm assuming the idea is you'll keep them to then get eggs. So almost there. We're freezing again. How come we're freezing? We've got a big coat and everything. It makes no sense. Go and stand next to the fire then. Makes no difference, does it? Oh, that's why I've got back to the cotton stuff again, have we? Like pants and jacket. So those pants... Oh, hang on, I've got 2 sets of pants on. Seriously wish they would stop doing that. Every time you change... Every time you basically create a tool, you get a pop-up once it's finished to tell you how you have to equip it. Every time you or you change your clothes, you get a pop-up to tell you about it. It's like, seriously, like, once is enough. They've got cold protection 6, they've got cold protection 6, so they're basically the same. These ones weigh more, but they're worth more. Sorry, these ones will weigh more, but these ones are worth more. So I think I'll keep these ones. Right, so we're wearing these. So I need the cotton pants and the cotton jacket for cooling when it's hot. Otherwise I'll sell the other bits off. Right, we'll go over to our warehouse chum over here. We'll sell the excess planks. That I should hopefully be able to afford to go and buy a rooster. Why do I want 2 roosters? One rooster's loud enough, thank you very much. I'm just saying. Let's have a look and see what you've got, because to be honest I just want to sell things. I've got 102 planks. So if I keep... How many planks do I need? 6. So if I sell you 96 planks... See, that's going to get me like nearly $320. If I sell you the pants... It's not budging. Why can't I sell you the pants? It just doesn't want to budge for some reason. That. It's like, hang on, have you actually got any money? That could be why. Yeah, he doesn't have the money. Right, okay. Right, well, what can I buy from you then? I mean, I could buy some nails. I could always do with some nails. I'll buy them. Cartridges. Right, let me buy some of these. Right, that's all we're doing. So you've now got 166. So presumably I can sell you these pants for 50, so it doesn't change. Oh, cool. So we're now on 322. Right, so I should be able to now go and buy another rooster. So I think it's a bit too soon for them to have replaced the chickens. Or if they've got one, I'll have one. Oh, we're back to having four of them. So one rooster, one rooster, one rooster. All we've got are roosters. So you're 3, you're 1, and you cost the same. You're going to last longer. Yeah, surely you're going to last longer. Because that chicken's younger. I haven't said that, it might be poorly, in which case it might not last as long. And to be fair, if we're going to eat it anyway, it's not going to last long. Because either way, they're not going to make eggs. It's just not going to happen. Well, they can try, I suppose, but I'm not exactly going to hold my breath expecting a chicken that's actually a rooster to be able to lay an egg. I'm just saying. You go around the corner. Right, I'll drop the chickens off. But yeah, if I need to assign somebody to the chicken coop, the problem I've got is I'll have to build them a house. I mean, I could give them my house, but why would I want to do that? Surely I'd want the house for myself. That was the whole point of building it in the first place. Right, let me put the 2 chickens in here that we have got. Well, technically they're roosters. Why are they the same colour? I picked one up. I picked them up with different colours. Now the challenge I've got is, for some reason, I can't put Henrietta in there, and I can't get rid of Henrietta. I'm stuck with a chicken in my pocket. And I don't know what to do with the rabbits either. This is puzzling. We've got 6 rabbits, because that's another thing. This is confusing. Did you know that? It's confusing. You don't care, do you? Why should you? Right. Silly question, but what happened to the fields? This is weird. Right, how are we doing with these fields then? So these are... Okay, so they're still ticking along. So these ones are growing potatoes. So that's a good thing. At least something's happening. Right, there might be a stone outcropping around here somewhere that I can chop up. I need 35 sticks from... Was that a deer? Oh, it is. Right, it's probably the easiest way to get some stone. Except I need a lot of it. I can't put it on the horse. If I'd been able to put it on the horse, that would be extremely useful. But I can't. So I needed 35 stones, that'll do. Right, the sticks around here somewhere. Here, these trees. So these little trees I can get sticks from. It's a lot quicker than picking them up off the floor. Sometimes it is. Sheesh, I need a lot of them as well. Well, that's an interesting thought. Is there anything in there? No, there's not. Right, let's put that back. So I need... Let's see, I need... Right, I've got 6 planks. Why am I still carrying a ton of coal? I thought I put all the coal in the actual storage. 4 logs. Plenty of stone. It's just puzzling. I'm convinced I put all of the coal into the warehouse. I've no idea how I've suddenly got a bunch of coal again. That's another way to get sticks. Actually, oh yeah, I forgot with this. When you chop the tree down, yes, it produces sticks. The trouble is they fall on the floor. So that's not good. Because you've got to then pick them all up. So we've now got 57. What's that 10 of 57? Why does it say 10 of? Oh, right. So the left one was how many we picked up. Got you. So the left, yeah, the left number's telling... Hello? The left one's telling me how many I picked up. So I picked up 10 from that. And I got 1 from that. Gotcha. Right, so presumably if I drop all this coal off, it'll be interesting to have a look, because there's weird things going on within this town. I mean, it's called Ghost Town. And what I find is, whenever I put, like, furniture into Granny Lucy's house, it disappears. I've no idea where it goes. I don't know if she's selling it off, maybe. Making a bit on the side from it. I honestly don't know. It just... Next time I'm back, it's just gone. I don't have that with other houses, it's just hers for some strange reason. To be fair, hers was a house that I repaired. And I am puzzled. Because I do not know where it's going. I just know it's going somewhere. And I need some food I can see. Right, let's dump this coal. Is there any coal in here? No, there's not. I could have sworn I put the coal in here. Right, I don't need that redstone, so that can stay. I'll leave the nails in here. Clothing, tools. Right, so I think I've got enough to make some mushroom stew. So we're still carrying a lot of weight because I've got a lot of stones and I've got logs and I've got planks. I've got a lot of sticks. It stands to reason as I'm carrying a lot of weight. Right, let me see if we can make some stew. Try another one. Right, so if I can make that, eat that, that'll get me motoring. Get a drink if I can. And then we shall go and see if we can fix the actual yeah. Right, so I need to go that way. I have no idea what that tapping on the door is. There's something keeps tapping every time you go by. Maybe that's another reason it's called Ghost Town. It's just plain weird. I mean, you go past somewhere and you're getting the those knocks on the wood or whatever it is, and then you're getting doors creaking. It's very odd. And where the heck are we going? Why is that not showing up on the map? Usually it shows up on the compass, which is a bit odd. Right, I think I need to go that way. This is very weird. Yeah, it's autumn. I'm just checking. That's not so bad. It shouldn't be so bad because I've been out here during like the summer, and we just overheat. I've had to go even though like I'll go in somebody's building, I still overheat. It's only when I go back to my own house it seems to subside. It's very odd. Go in. Yes, it's another feature, I think. Right. Go, go, go. Should be just round the corner. So we'll get that warehouse fixed and then we'll see what else we can do. Because that could be interesting if we could exchange things between the two buildings. Because, oh, I've done it again, haven't I? Because I know there's a transport system. So you can transport things. So if that's like my mine, which as far as I'm aware, because my father apparently had a company, and one of the things that was owned by the company was the mine. So if that's still our mine, maybe we could exchange things between the two places. That would be useful. Right, I think the chicken coop's going to have to wait. Although maybe nobody's then looking after the chickens. That's a problem. Right, so that's a... Oh no, that's useful. It's actually applying multiple things at a time. So it's not just doing the planks, then it's doing the stone, then it's doing the sticks, then it's doing the... It's actually doing, at the moment, it's doing two things at once. So the stone is going down, as is the sticks. That's pretty good if you want to speed things up. We'll also speed things up as if I had a hammer. Seriously? Why does it have to keep telling me that? Stop telling that. I already know. So we got 1,250 XP out of that. That was pretty good, that. So we've now got 16 points. So if we go to here, so that's to do with, we now get an extra rifle cartridge on crafting. That sounds good. So that one, damage from your bow, that's maxed out. So this one will mark out any grounds that you find with bison and bows. Although to be fair, that actually sucks. Why? See, I mean, I don't see them until I like seriously zoom in. I mean, there's a mine. If I'm zoomed all the way out, I don't see these sort of things. If I go to here on the map, let's have a look. Let's see. Now that's disappeared because I found some hairs, and it's disappeared from the place. Because before there was, I found all sorts of things along in my travels, and yet they're not there. It's forgetting things. The game is just forgetting about certain information. So it's definitely, it's a feature. It's like if I zoom out there, you can see like there's Dolly May's house if I click on it. Apparently Dolly May's house is there somewhere. I mean, that's nuts. It's even forgot about that. Yeah, it's a feature. So this is or was something, possibly a house. It's like this doesn't make any sense. The whole thing's still broken. I mean, I've just rebuilt that. Now he's doing it. It's just like, what? These things... Now I can't establish, I can't like interact with it. Johnson's coal mining. This is weird. Right, so all I've got left is penance. I refuse to do that, so there's that one there. Feeding the people, which means I'm going to have to build another house. I mean, this is nuts. The idea was to re-establish the mine, and yet all we've done is just rebuilt we've just repaired the warehouse apparently. It was off to a good promising start. Let's put us that way. Right, active transport. So it's not on the list. So I can do transportation from, well, that's the destination, isn't it? So I could potentially send things to like taxation. Wagons, send, take. So I take things from the barn. I mean, that to me, I mean, I've got all of these. It wouldn't make sense to send, surely it doesn't make sense for me to send them from the sawmill barn, or the barn to the sawmill. Presumably these are like transport things that I've got to somewhere. So I can take some, like logs, for instance. Say, take 10 logs. But then it's a case of if I go there, it's like, well, you've got one log. It's a bit puzzling. It's puzzling. Blood signals is all I say. I am not going to give those things to that. I don't care. I don't care what the actual sheriff may say. I am not going to do it. It's not going to happen. Not now. Not ever. Unless a bunch of bandits turn up and like shoot me. In which case I might actually change my mind, but at the moment, no. I was tempted to run that person over, but I don't think I will then. There's enough problems as it is. So I'm going to have to build a house, because I'm not giving them my house. I would have liked to have the house on the hill, but it doesn't look as though it's repairable. We don't want to go that way, we want to go that way. Right, off we go. Now I need to find out, have we got any, did I leave any fertilizer? I think I had some dung, but I don't, I'll go and find out about some seeds actually now that I think about it. Because it might be a case of, yeah, it might be a case of I've got the fields established, but if there's nothing they can plant in them, there's nothing they can do with them. That's tricky. Right, where is... Right, taxation should be in that direction then. So I'll go and see about some seeds. I'll go and buy a few different types of seeds. That might keep the barn going. That doesn't look good. And that's one thing that's still got me puzzled. I haven't found anything about Paul. I mean, we were supposed to find out something about him. And I think then Hank was going to help us with the... with getting the people from the convoy buried, but they're still stuck there. So that's embarrassing. The bodies are just lying around. Right, corn seeds. If I go and buy 8 corn seeds from you. Seriously? I wanted to buy more than that. Pumpkin seeds. Bean seeds. I don't think, well, I don't know, I don't need seed. I'm pretty sure I've already got seed potatoes. We shall buy a bit more dung to keep us going. Right. Thank you, Richard. Right, come on. Seriously, we're overheating now. 1 minute we're freezing, now we're overheating. This is bizarre. And now I get thrown off the horse because we've changed our clothes. Right, come on. This place has some weird temperature moves, I'll give it that. It's hot, then it's cold, then it's cold, then it's hot. Right, let's head around the corner. So yeah, so there's a lot of bodies just lying around. They've been there for like nearly 2 years now. No idea how, but yeah. But I'm wondering, I have a funny feeling this is just not going to progress until you actually pay into the warehouse. It's very strange. Right, let's put these in there. Put these in there. Mind you, I haven't said that. We haven't actually said what we want to put in the fields, have we? Right, have we got any dung in here? I'm not seeing any. Hello. Right, turn this all into fertilizer, that would help. It's not that, it's that, isn't it? Fertilizer. Guess I'm wondering if that's the problem in the barn. It's like there's no seeds, there's no fertilizer, so I don't think I can do anything. I'm just surprised because I didn't see like any patches though. Because I've set aside little areas to build the fields in. Or at least I did do. That's why we've progressed onto this part, because it said build fields near a barn. So that's 3 of 3. So we've done that. But I didn't see any signs of the actual fields. It's puzzling. Indeed. Perplexing. So why are we getting 10 XP and 10 XP? Why don't I just get 20 XP? It's another feature. And it's all strange. Right, so I think this is going to take a while. I mean, it's getting there. That's what I liked on Medieval Dynasty, because you can, there's a setting on that one where you can just say do the whole thing in one go. It saves you a lot of time. Whereas with here, we don't have that. We've got to go through the whole process, which, yeah, I mean, normally it's not too bad if you just make a few things, but when you make quite a lot, I mean, I suppose if you want to be interactive, you've got to factor in the time, but it's not good when you're doing a video. Just kind of boring watching that circle go round and around. Right, that's the fertilizer done. I have no idea why he's just standing around. Because I thought I'd be able to assign him. So where's the fields that I've built? Just out of curiosity. Oh, tell me, let's have a look. Management. Buildings. Barn. Yeah, the fields have gone. I built some fields and they've gone. I thought that's why. It's like, well, what the heck are they? What's the point? The fields are just disappearing. This is bonkers. Yeah, I built 4 fields here because, like it says, you build a field near the barn, and you want to build 3 of them. So I actually went one further. I built 4 of them. Let's put that one there. Yes, there's 4 fields. So there's 4 fields to do. So if you go back into here, buildings, barn, field plots, fields placed. There's no worker assigned. The worker's disappeared as well. So she was... This is interesting. So he was... Yeah, I swapped these around. That's interesting because originally I had her assigned to the general store down the street. She was assigned to the general store. So when it came time for me to assign someone to the barn, I thought, oh, I'll take her off of the general store and put her somewhere else. And it turned out she wasn't even assigned there anymore. It's forgetting things for some reason. So that's not good. General store, barn, change. Because I wouldn't care, he was walking around for quite a while around here. So, right, so he's assigned to here. So if you go back to the... So Justice is assigned to that one. So I think I had her doing that, but I think out of curiosity I want to put her in the where. Yeah, we'll leave her in the warehouse. There's nobody in the general store because nothing seems to be going on there. Workshop 2, that's fine. I'm pretty sure I had her assigned to the workshop and Robert was assigned to the barn. So they've still had that job, but this is what's got me puzzled though, is the storage is saying that there's There's 49 logs and 25 sticks. So, see, he's back again. He's doing what he was doing before. He's going round and around that area. So the animation's somewhat lacking. Look at tools. So there's only one hole left. I put 2 holes in there. And yet at no point have I seen the fields actually completed. Right, tell you what can I feed the... so there's the rabbits. Let's go and see what I can get food-wise out of here. There's the the chickens I'm feeding. So can I feed them these, maybe? Because I was feeding the rabbits on them. I was giving them plants. I mean, I would have thought they'd want, like, chicken feed. That would have made more sense. Right. Let's go and see if we can feed these. Oh, yeah, they need water as well, don't they? Have I got any water on me? There's not enough water. Somebody seems to be filling this place up. And I'm pretty sure it was getting filled up before I actually assigned anybody to the place. I don't know what's going on there. Ooh. Let's try and see if we can at least give them some water for now. Why give them 4 buckets of water is beyond me. That's a lot of water. And just that little bowl there. Right, so they're gonna have some poppies. They like, I'm sure they'd like to eat some poppies. Surely. They can have some rough blazing star. Some ox eye sunflowers. Some prairie phlox. And some wild bergamot. So we go back to there, they've got that. Whether they'll actually eat it or not, I have no idea. Now that tent, I have no idea how I'm going to get rid of that. I can sleep in it, otherwise I can close it. I can't. So with other things, I've been able to hit them and they get destroyed. So if I come over to this place is built. Sometimes it's like a hitbox and it's like, oh yeah, if you hit it, it'll get destroyed. So like these places, so these are places I've built and it's given me that hitbox suggesting you can dismantle it. Speaking of dismantling, these keep respawning, which is useful, I suppose. I'm tempted to build another house there. There's not that much room, wiggle room. I should have built this further down there. The trouble is, there's not enough room on this side either. Yeah, it would have been better if I built everything closer together. Oh, we're done with the rabbits, aren't we? Yes, we're done with rabbits. So I suppose I could... I was going to think over there, but that's where the goats go. We could build another house there and another house here. Yeah, I think I might be able to squeeze another house in here. Let's clear this area out, see if we can do it here then. And then I can go and hire somebody else. Because it looks like, I must admit, I thought I was kind of limited to just a few. Oh, I've just only noticed that. It's kind of like, oh no, it is on the floor. I was just looking at that staircase and I'm thinking that's not like level, it's not on the floor. Right, grab that. Grab that. But yeah, when I first went and found some settlers, I was starting to get the impression that you couldn't... Well, I was just kind of stuck with 4 of them, but... Nah, it's respawning more as we go along, so that's quite useful. Right. Buildings, foundations... Probably there, and I need to be a bit higher off the ground again. Drop it. Yeah, put it there. Right, so what do you need? So that gets the corners done. But I'd love to be able to find a way to get access to the... to whatever that storage is. So that's 2. So there's... I could put a window over here, couldn't I? Yeah, I'd love to get access to that storage where the sawmill is, because it doesn't... I mean, there's a lot of logs. It seems to be going to waste. Right, we build a door on this side. A door there. Another window with a... See, they're going to be a bit miffed now because their view's now blocked by another house. Right, so I need more logs, more of this, more of that, more of the other. I need more of everything. Oh. Unless that's just telling me how much it's made over time. And then all of that's actually getting used up. Because that's the production it's made. It's doing that, so it's rotating through. So that's all it can do. City warehouse doesn't do anything as such. General store, they were just sitting around doing nothing. 2 chicken coop production. Ooh, eggs. Yeah, I don't anticipate getting many eggs out of a rooster, I must admit. It's the barn. So it's just a state of place. Is it because it needs... Do I need a... Yeah, let's go and get the... I'm going to go and get a hoe, because this has now got me puzzled. Right, so if I take... There's the hoe in number 3. So if I go and create those fields... Right, so I go and plough the field. At least the field's then there. And then it just needs somebody to fertilise it and put the seeds in it and whatnot. It's a very interesting animation. Yeah. It's amazing to think this is like a fully released game. I'm just saying. It's just bizarre. Out of curiosity, I'm wondering if Owl keeps still coming in here. Because she's got animations to go and pick things up. She's either just sitting down or she's going along and usually picks things up. So I think she typically like picks up... Yeah, so the trouble is I built a house there. So that was an empty space. So I built the house there. But that's kind of like an area where she goes to collect whatever she collects. Now she's just reached into the actual house. Just glitching through the wall and everything. Supposedly picking something. I mean, that's just shocking. Like, surely you'd think that like they would anticipate that somebody actually was going to build there. Like there's a gap. But he's just wandering around, wandering around. Ah, so that's got a chest. So I've got a chest there that I can interact with the barn. Ah, I wonder. Which is a dangerous thing to do, but... Because I've just always assumed that these buildings would automatically transfer to the warehouse. But I'm not seeing any form of storage here. I mean, the dude that I've got looking after the place, he's just sitting on his butt all day. There's no animation of him being here or doing anything. Yet the game insists that it's creating something. You know, it's creating logs, it's creating sticks, but where are they actually going? I mean, the door doesn't work, which is weird. Oh. I mean, as far as I'm aware, we could go and get logs. So if I look at that, according to that, at the moment, they're busy doing a log. I don't know why this... Why would there be two? So there's the log, then there's the stick to do. Interesting, next time I play the game, one of those job rules have been broken again. So I was surprised that to find he wasn't assigned to the barn. So I'm intrigued. Because what the barn can do is not a lot. So yeah, it's just saying so the status now is, so originally it was placed, now it's ploughed. So but they just completely disappeared, the fields altogether. I mean, he's corn. See, it's kind of weird because the only thing they've been asked to do, they either make bread from raw corn, they make corn seeds from corn, pumpkin seeds from pumpkins, or potatoes from seeds. Seeds from the potatoes. There's nothing here that tell them to actually plant anything. I mean, there is another building you can make, which is, there's a crop dryer, for instance. But that's for basically put the crops in there and turn the seed, which doesn't seem of much interest to me at the moment. So these are all the workstations which aren't unlocked yet. So these are just bigger fields. And it's just a fence. This is very odd. So I have no idea where the logs are that that sawmill's produced, which is a pain. Stones, I could do with some stones. Probably could do with some sticks. But there's no logs. Actually, that's a thought. What have I got on me then? Why have I got 38 fertilizer on me? Right, so the coal's there. I'm pretty sure I put the coal in there. So I don't know what's going on there. That's a bit odd. Right, let's see if we can get some progress with this house, because I can hire somebody. At least I can progress this quest here, feeding the people. Because I don't want to do this one, the penance one. See why I should. I mean, I've already established it's got nothing to do with us. We didn't. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the kid shot a bandit. Right, so there's no stones needed on that one. That needs logs. That needs some sticks. Can we get inside here? Right, so that needs mostly logs. Just because I brought some stone along, because sometimes they ask for stone. And the roofs just need logs. Right, I may as well go and put all this stuff back because it's weighing a ton. That's very odd, that. There's things disappearing, there's people in their jobs getting undone, even the fields are getting undone. Because I've established fields myself, and they're still going. Because I made those down by the riverbank. They're still there, they're still growing things. Now I've made some fields near the barn. I mean, it's one thing if they disappear, but it's another if the person isn't actually doing anything. Because I've got the fertilizer. At least I'm pretty sure I left some here. So now all of a sudden I've got, right, so there's 40 fertilizer here. So they've not got the fertilizer. I did leave them a hole. So let's put that hole back again. Why have I got 2 holes? Something very odd going on here, because I'm sure I put 2 holes in there before, and that's why I was scratching my head thinking, well, why have they not done anything? Yeah, I mean, they could put fertilizer in there. This is very weird. It's weird with a capital weird. Right, I'm going to chop some trees down then. Because I need quite a few, and then if I at least get that house finished up, I can later start looking to assign somebody. But that main quest just keeps getting weird. It's not really well put together in terms of the plot line. I mean, I don't know at what point, because it was part of a one in there where it was telling me, for instance, to go and talk to Mercedes. Now, I don't remember talking to Mercedes about opening a mine or anything. I might have talked to her about Felipe, but I didn't specifically say what you were supposed to talk to her about as well, which is a bit odd. And like when we were getting established, it was a case of Owl disappeared to go off and find out more about this person called Pat and what had happened to him and what basically happened to that village. Next thing I know, it's just out of the blue. Oh, go and talk to the doctor. Well, why? It's only when you get to the doctor it turns out, oh, apparently you've got a, there's something wrong with you. No idea what it was. Doctor reckons, no, you need to drink this. Okay, doctor says drink this, so you drink this. It's just completely out of the blue. And then, like, the tracking, when Al eventually came back, it's a case of go and track this, but you couldn't find any, like, items. I couldn't see any, like, tracks in the ground or anything. And it was, I don't know, like, the tracking system was just, there wasn't really a tracking system as such. You were just following, you know, markers on the compass, basically. So that was a bit odd. And then all of a sudden the quest just died off. Even though I said I was going to go and confront the sheriff. It's I don't know. It's bizarre. So it's very much a different story to the original. I'll give it that. And it kind of feels more stable, the game, but it's not. It's still not. To me, it's not. It's not finished. So I'm not sure what they're doing at the moment, but I don't think they should have fully released it. I suspect that when they got like a lot of bad reviews when it came out, I think the expectation was, I mean, Medieval Dynasty has been a really good game, I've found anyway, and the developers are still working with it. I mean, they've since gone on and done a different map and so on. But they've kept adding all sorts of interesting things, which has been quite fun. Changing this, and they've rebuilt the villages even on the main map and all sorts. But the sense I get with this one, I mean, it's the same developer. Sorry, it's a different developer. It's the same publisher. I kind of wonder if they've got pressured into finishing it off, basically, or something. It just feels strange. I mean, it's one thing to like rewrite the storyline and what have you, but the functionality still feels the same. I mean, like you're going into some of these buildings and you've got. I thought I swore I brought enough. Oh, that's it. It needs. Yeah, it says you need 1 log, and I've got 12. That's it. Weird. Yeah, that's a little weird. I had to hit it from a certain angle. Yeah, part of me just can't help but feel it kind of like being maybe they were just under a lot of pressure. It's very odd. Right, have I got any food? I mean, I can at least cook some hairs if I can't make the stew. Yeah, you need 3. I won't get much out of them, but anything's better than nothing. Oh, hello. Right. I haven't had any sleep for a long time. So I think I better get some sleep. I've decided. Ah, right. Looks like it's now winter. Ooh. Right, I'll put these extra clothes on then. To to equip. So yeah, so we've made quite a bit of progress there, but I'm stuck with this quest called Penance, which I'm extremely reluctant to do that. I just don't see why I should. I mean, this guy who got killed, he died a long time ago, so why should we pay penance for that? To me, it's just blatantly wrong. So I don't know whether it's now broken and there's no further progression, or there's going to be some sort of like timeline where I've got to do it by. I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out in another episode.
Welcome to the frontier. The things they say about this country. Lush green forests filled with game. Fertile ground as far as the eye can see. An endless sky. A land of opportunity. Where you start with nothing but a dream. And your dream